I left school, obviously, I did an apprenticeship in Thailand, so like kitchen, bathrooms, all that kind of stuff, and then I went to work abroad in Mali after a season. Came back, couldn't get a job, Thailand again, so I was on the dole for a little bit. And then I was literally in a club, my mate begged us to go out one night, and I was like, look, we'll go out, fair enough. And MTV had like secret scouts out in the club watching people, and they just approached us like we've got a new TV show, do you want to get involved? It's free food, free drink for a month. I was like, with that, you're going to pay for my food and my drinks for a month. Yeah. Where do I sign? I was literally, imagine on the dole, and so MTV offering you that, I was like, straight away did it. And then
that wasn't the only thing you were offered. There were a lot of optional extras that came with being in the programme. But I want to put this to you, right? I kind of do the po-faced Uncle Eamonn bit with you now. Your parents watch this, you know, your aunties, your uncles, there's people watch all this. And literally, in some ways, there are no holes barred on this programme. You're a role model for many people, many youngsters. Does that disturb you? Do you feel any responsibility at all in the behaviour that you set as the bar? I
think, like my mum, and obviously my mum watches it, but she never knew what I used to get up to on weekends. No your parents say, "Did you have a good weekend?" You're like, "Yeah, it was good." You would never explain what you actually got up to. Now my mum can actually see what I get up to, and that hasn't changed our relationship. But as far as like a role model, I'm not a role model. Like David Beckham is a role model. Like, do you know what I mean? For me, someone like that. Yes, we do it on TV, and I think the kids are doing it anyway. It doesn't matter. Like, they're going to do it. Everyone goes clubbing when they're 18 till 20-odd years old.
But are more of them... And,
I know they're watching us and thinking...
More of them doing it because you're doing it, are less of them becoming Tylers and wanting to be on a reality show. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then again, I think the world we live in now with like Twitter and your Snapchat and Instagram, everyone's that verified tick, everyone's the followers. And I think that is to do with social media and stuff. Everyone wants more followers, everyone wants to be that person. But I don't think that's down to...
And is the person we see, is the Gaz we see on Geordie Shore, is that really you, or are you playing up that character a bit?
Yeah, it's not even playing up with it. I think you've got to imagine we go out for 6 nights in a week. That week is into 44 minutes. If I wake up and go and brush my teeth and sit down on the sofa for an hour, that's not going to get shown. If I have a conversation about some boring stuff, that's not going to get shown. Yeah. They'll show me that when I get to the nightclub, my first few drinks won't be shown. When I'm stumbling out, that'll be shown.
Now, what is
so you can see the tactics that Bear employed in Celebrity Big Brother.
I've just done Extra Beach with Bear.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what he's like. He is a wind-up merchant, but again, me and Bear would sit next on the beach for hours just talking about normal stuff.
Oh, controversial.
But then all of a sudden, he would be back in his wind-up mood again. So it's like, yeah, once it's obviously condensed into, like, what, a week is 44 minutes on Geordie Shore. Yeah. So that just looks crazy, do you know
what does get shown, what did get shown, obviously, was your relationship with Charlotte, and it was very on-off, wasn't it? How are you two now? Are you talking? Have you got any kind of friendship, relationship?
At the minute, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, we don't really talk at the minute, but me and Charlotte went through a crazy 5 years. Like, there was a lot of pressure on our relationship. It was like everyone wanted to, like, one picture I'd be like, are you getting married? Are you still together? And I think, do you know what it is with me and Charlotte now, it was going to take one of us to leave Geordie Shore before we could both move on with our lives. So she's left now, and I think she's eventually, like, she's dating now, I've started getting with other people and stuff, and she's doing her thing, I'm doing mine. I think eventually we're both moving on to the next chapter of our lives.
But wasn't that the problem, Gaz, is you getting with other people, it seemed? I'm not judging you, I'm just saying from what I see and read, that the two of you were quite close and kind of got, not back together exactly, but you were quite close and getting on quite well before you went on on the beach. And you said, oh, you know, maybe I'll go there and not be with anybody, and maybe Charlotte and I together.
I messed, like, it was me that messed up. I'm not going to lie about that. We were kind of seeing each other again. I was like, look, it's kind of make or break. Do you know what I mean? Maybe me went in there, got drunk the first night, got with someone. So I knew straight away I'd messed things up with Charlotte. Do you know what I mean? And
is it too easy sometimes to say I got drunk?
Oh no, it's not an excuse at all. Like, if I hadn't have done that, me and Charlotte probably I would have came back, would have been fine. But I think. I'm not going to stand here and say I didn't do anything wrong. I did. I messed up.
Is that over for good?
Yeah, I think now we're eventually both moving on to the next chapter in our lives. Do you know what I mean? I think we had 5 crazy years together, and it's just like she's dating people, and I'm happy for her. Like, I've got not a bad word to say about her.
But then we have seen her on this another show, Celebs Go Dating, where she was still very upset when she talks about you. I mean, if she is watching, I know she does watch this morning. If she is watching today, I know you haven't seen each other for a while, but what would you say to her now?
I think I've always got a place for Charlotte in my life, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say a bad word about her. And I hope one day we can still be friends and we can laugh about it and look back. Because some of my funniest times on Geordie Shore have been with that girl, do you know what I mean? So But yeah, I'm happy for her, and I hope the dating thing goes well. And I want her to find a nice lad. She deserves a nice lad.
And you've been dating Emma McVeigh has, I've seen.
Yeah.
Are you two together? I've seen you on Instagram and things.
Yeah,
is that
Emma's,
a real relationship?
Yeah, I've known her about a year now, and we've just started going on first few proper dates and stuff. And she's a wicked girl, and it's going well. It's exciting. Do you know what I mean? I do like her and stuff. So yeah, see how it goes.
If you not connecting Emma to this, but if you do get married and settle down and have all those things that I hope you do have in your life, if you had a daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, what kind of dad would you be? What would you be telling her about blokes like you?
I would tell her every single trick in the book. I would sit her down and tell her, if a lad came and said, just gone upstairs to watch a DVD with your daughter, I'd be like, no. I know what that means, you're not. I'll be honest with her, I'll be that fun dad. I'll tell her every single trick in the book.
And have you got any regrets?
Poacher turned gamekeeper.
You've got no idea.
That'll be it. What about the future? What happens for Gaz after back to tiling when this runs out, or what happens?
Do you know what it is? I think a lot of people on reality shows don't do this enough, but like it's literally, this isn't going to last forever for me. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's laying the foundations, getting a few businesses set up, and just when a Geordie Shore ends, I want to turn around and be like, that was an amazing 5, 6, 7 years, but now I've got this from it.
Gaz, enjoyed talking to you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
And X on the Beach is Tuesdays, 10 o'clock on MTV. Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
Getting on with that?
The new nose and me are really good friends.
Why did you do your nose?
Because I had
you had a lovely nose.
No.
I mean, we can't really tell there.
I really enjoyed it.
But what's wrong with that nose?